So, and it is what it is.
There, more of the
Oh shit.
fiends ahead.
Now we get our hands. It's your time to die.
Wait, I leveled up again? Okay.
Shall be done. I shall do it.
It's a good day.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue that level up. More power to me. Let's give myself more power. You can always use more power to your magic and strength. I can get blood control later. The idea behind it is to get more power.
I'm a war. Our skill has won the day. Oh, I believe I took a bad shot in that fight.
Orzammar lies this way, no? They make golems in such a place, do they?
Yes? Oh? What was this about? Oh, I see. I refuse.
Shall be done. Shall be done. Our skill has won the day.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned... Oh, of course.
Knight Commander's a great sword. Nothing I give a damn about. Like a better helmet. Again, you ain't got jack shit. I'll buy that from you.
I would like to be alone if you don't mind.
Pushy? Damn. Like, oh, I would like to be alone. Okay, whatever. Fuck you.
What can I do for you? This ought to be such diction. I am honored to be fired by...
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so... Maybe it'll change by the time. My grandfather says I've...
Not much of, loot around here, huh?
King Logain will...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Logain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden.
What a gentleman.
A Trost Vala, Warden. Fair journeys, Warden.
Those statues are dwarven paragons, if I remember right.
Now
Best of their ancestors.
If there is anything complimentary to be said about these people, it is that they possess a remarkable facility for carving stone.
Imagine if all of those were golems.
So, you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
And you made a promise to help...
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Do not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Damn.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outside.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the... Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Balin speaks... If you must be...
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when any... Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir. Endrin himself. The city is... And many question whether Endrin died abed. Only as a... He is a good... And you, stranger. I cannot blame him.
Let's keep pushing. Sorry.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Good on you, stranger.
Excuse me, do you...
Greetings, and wow, there are a lot of you. What was I saying? Oh, I was hoping you... I had a little incident a few years back. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Of course we are. Weak surfacers like you touch the raw ore, and you'll bleed from... Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, only not too much, and not every day, and not breathing the dust, and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad. Not crazy, just a little... I have the best blades here. Well, it's the lyrium, you know, raw blood of the earth. But handling the ore direct...
You look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who... I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? Then I'm truly honored. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can I can't even imagine. I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Did you know the Imperial Magic...
At least there are no pigeons here.
This no doubt leads out to the deep roads, the ancient passages that once led to the other...
What? I'm sorry, but I cannot, and I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to... Saraka! I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
You're back?
Why do I get the feeling charting route...
I'm guessing you haven't left yet. I'll...
Right back, 1 second, guys. I said that you could join if you wanted to, but if you're gonna be busy, go be busy. You do you. Sorry, I was making lunch, or rather, I guess dinner at this point.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. I, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like Ah, that girl. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I'm sorry she bothered you. Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. Dwarves don't do magic. Please, if you see her.
I'm gonna help her. If she wants to be a mage, she could be a mage.
You're back? But I'm guessing you haven't left yet. You talked to him? I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever. Thank you, thank you.
Ancestors go. Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. Please.
Welcome, traveler. You look like you'd appreciate a chance to browse some good Orzammar. Don't go get it. Steward Bandalores usually are.
Shit sucks, dude.
Topsiders? The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what
What is that smell?
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle of the Redcliffe Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. The Shaperid controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder. Please, let me know.
I tried.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew? Don't bust a... Don't look at me. I already offered once.
Atrust Vala, stranger. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and I recommend a Brachian brew. She has a heavy head and a deep, rich... What would you like? Someone's feeling generous. This, my friend, is the paragon of ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
Told him I'd... Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and you understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent Deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding they're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Court. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters.
They're everywhere. What? Get away. You... This thing's older than Dark's. See? I found copies. Take that. I won't disappear chasing... a lie. I won't.
Like an ale's 3 silvers a tumbler.
I need some help.
We'll get plenty for their kids when we get a pot.
Run while you can.
Let me guess. This is where the ball...
This I never understood.
We're here to kill them all yet. Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections. Human kings, you know. They make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell Lyrian, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. You want an investment opportunity? I could see you can keep it, or... And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20... More so for... Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races... The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eyes down and...
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor... Well, thank you, true. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? What takes you out of the Diamond Quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill? I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper. I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, casteless have no lineage. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dusttown. Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my da left, he never came back. Who's to say...
Spare a bit for the needy? Please, it's not for me, it's for my... Have you a coin to spare, Mom? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear. Thank you. That a stranger would care but no! I can't bear to even think of it! I wish there were. My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right. I've heard that word. It's a human term, right? For a child with no... He was casteless, and I think... No, I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child, so he... But our child was a son. Casteless, like... Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent. Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed. Yes, I can become... Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways? You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, I do not think he will...
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? I never wanted her gone. just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it? Look, just tell her... Oh, just tell her to come home.
It is begun.
I help everybody. That is my job.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What? Both of us? I don't believe he said, but maybe. Maybe if this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows...
Oh, I didn't even see this here.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
I wanted to buy it from you. Mean. I don't have shit anyway. Oh, fuck you. I'll go ahead and go see if I can complete her quest before I press on. I like finishing the side quests in case I get locked out.
How many other forms can the Swamp Witch become?
Several.
Can it become a golem?
Seeking companion.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the sun. Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries. Fascinating. I suppose the circle should be flattered. I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be interesting. Yes, I shall take this as an indication that perhaps...
Just don't start a fight. I'm not interested in fighting right now. I make it? Loading a fight. Ooh, scared me there for a second.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it... Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you! I can't believe it! I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Then I should go before... If you ever go to the Circle again...
Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family. What? She's castless now. She...
Why the fuss? I am sure the Circle Tower is full of...
My daughter is dead to me now. You monster! You sent my daughter to the surface! Now she can never return!
You'll be fine. I'll fix that problem. Don't worry about that.
The Swamp Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch? How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty.
The Proving Grounds. Bloodsport entertainment for the masses, at its best.
Ah, the highlight of...
Good day, stranger. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon.
What do they have to prove? They're all soft, filthy things that are going to die.
Okay, I guess we're going to the Diamond Quarter then. I just figured, should I go here? There might be something for me. Nope. I might respec. As much as I like Storm of the Ages, The problem I have with Storm of the Ages is it does way too much damage to my people. The thing is, if I can pull it off right, I can do so much damage. I just don't know if it's worth it.
Magic to me, I am most curious.
Surely there is another who would not be so bothered by your tiresome questions. Perhaps Alistair.
I fear the second warden has not the knowledge to answer my question.
A trust
You might ask him anyhow. Certainly, whatever he happens.
Higher class midget lives here, I'll wager.
Orzammar.
The social strata
Raise your...
quickly makes
Mine is an
itself
honorable
evident no matter
task,
where
and I
one
shall
goes.
drown out anyone
So
who
the
claims
closer you
otherwise.
live to the surface, the higher...
Welcome to Lord Harriman's estate.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am due. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if he cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. You're asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface right now. The men who should be fighting Darkspawn or Brawl. If you want Lord Harriman's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later. If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, Balin is hosting a proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harriman. That would be enlightened. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proof. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Then I'm afraid your only choice, if you change your mind...
Yeah, I'm not siding with Harriman. If I remember correctly, Harriman's like super weak, and I don't do weak.
Am I in it now too? I feel honored.
I'd rather have
One who
Balin.
professes to be a warrior.
I'll take my
I find
chances.
it remarkably weak-willed and indecisive.
You must be under great strain of Blight.
It also likes to hide its many weaknesses behind a veil of jocularity.
The statue. You know a lot of big words.
Is there a reason it enjoys following others so much? Especially when it is in a position to lead.
Have you ever been responsible for someone else's life? Or a lot of other lives? Or an entire nation?
Of course not.
Then shut up.
I will remember this moment when the bird comes.
Lord Harrowlant is the voice of tradition and...
Ew.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont
Actually,
is
no,
the
I'm
voice
not.
of stagnation and...
No, I'm supporting Balin. Balin's got a lot more power. Harriman's old, and it's not gonna work. He'll die before he can do anything. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize for making you wait. All right. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go Snoopy.
Very well.
See what kind of shit I could steal.
Shall be done, my lord.
What do you mean, my lord? What the fuck?
I shall do it.
Good on you, Warden. Thanks again, Warden.
You're welcome.
It is begun.
Get you more health. Actually, drop you down a little bit because I need you to get another combat tactic. Holy smite. Ooh, that's tough. Let's give you the Holy Smite. We need you with the Templar ability. Right, hang on a second. Tactics. Oregon. You as a damager. Shale, I want you the Scrapper. Alistair, I want you the Defender. What is this?
Don't give them the advantage.
That did not definitely work in my favor.
Very well.
What if I just sat in the throne? No? Nonchalantly just sat in the throne and just said, yep, this is mine now.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I've been carrying on this for a while. Save. But I think I am gonna respec. Okay. Now I've got a new ability, so I've respect. Now let's change ourselves up a little bit here. Want my blood magic abilities to be together. I don't care about shimmer. that day.
It shall be done.
Here we go. I think I feel a little bit comfortable with this. I like this a lot better than what I had. Long loading time.
Your service to House Idupin does you credit.
Gonna help you, little man.
Warden, I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Then I will see you again when you give your concession speech. Unless you're here for a better offer. I heard of the troops you seek. Do you wish a new alliance? Well, given your relationship with his rival, I don't see why the Prince should offer you. Perhaps you could prove to Prince Balin your intention? Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of... But if a neutral party, a stranger, would... I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont... Lady Dace does... And...
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone Forsaken, I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only dashers, no stone. You must be the... Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a... I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. I only wish there was...
Bitch. Whatever. Worth a shot, right? Make a little push and see what you can do.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture. Do not tear...
Creepy.
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps.
Excuse me, I can't chat.
Thief! Who would... Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand. He's probably in the...
Oh, pardon me. Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. Not exactly, but... I'm looking for any birth record. If I'm an Ortan, it means, unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins. A Grey Warden? Mother all... I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out... Yes, if you can find the Tig...
As you say.
I shall do it.
As you say.
When I last walked this hall, the memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. The Shaperit guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals. Where did you get these? If you wish, you can make your words as false as the documents you bear. Not entirely. There were 2 promised deals. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical. You are an outsider, Warden. Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would... That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't... On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? What sort of charities do you mean? I am not certain this is an but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to... At least the words would come... Now, is there anything more?
Yay, he got it. Cool. Okay. Do not recall where Lady Dace was. I think she was up here somewhere.
Lord Haramont, said to have kicked Castlin in the street.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about. An interesting accusation. But to cheat me, wouldn't Haramont and I... That's ridiculous. Haramont would never make so obvious a mistake. What evidence do you have? Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it. He is leading a Deep Roads expedition. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family. He was searching an old Does that mean you'll go? So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your...
News of the hour. Support Lord Balin at your peril.
You have come at a difficult time.
2 years tomorrow.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection?
Who you looking at?
It's not easy
Who you looking
ensuring nothing bad happens. That
It is
no
because-
one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This is all I have, right?
Well,
Is there a problem here, friend?
Please.
Then allow me to make some... Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety... Whoa! I'm not gonna...
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my I've never met her, of course. That's, the old... There used to be a problem, only in Dust Town. I'm showing you... Ancestors, bless you for saving... There used to be a problem, only in Dust Town. Don't even whisper that. She's untouchable. They're criminals, and the children of criminals.
I'll take care of it. That's easy. Easy fix.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun. Oh, well, I'd ask for proof. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And we'll both have to try something else. Otherwise, my whole house will be...
That was easier than I expected.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but... Oh, praise the make! I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a tent. Please, come...
So now I guess all that's left is to go into the deep roads.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need some? I see you have his daughter's seat. But be careful. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never...
Except during blights. Ancestors save us if... Best...
be on our way. It is begun.
Starting to think maybe I get rid of blood magic. I don't know.
That's a lot of blood.
It is begun. Very well. It is begun. It is begun. Very well. Very well. It is begun.
Pulled us from a tight spot. So how does an elf come to be down here anyway? What are you talking about? I've dealt with Harrowmont many times, and he's always been forthright. I'm not ungrateful for your assistance, but I hope you have some evidence to back... I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrowmont, but... The charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now, my life and my house's fortune. We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harrowmont tried to play. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us? Be careful then.
Thanks, Morgan. Appreciate freezing us. That's good. 10 out of 10 on that one. I guess Darkspawn right around the corner, right?
I shall do it. Be careful now.
Oh, more. Getting stronger. I'm honestly thinking about dropping the blood magic. I don't know. I got the dark sustenance, so I can replenish most of my mana. I don't know. It's nice though having that ability. I don't know. I just don't feel myself using the blood magic as much as everything else. I think I'm gonna respec out of blood magic. I don't know. Just the problem is that I just don't have enough mana.
It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. As you say.
Problem is, I already have a spirit healer. I really don't need another. That's the thing. What magic? I don't know. There really wasn't all that much here, was there? Really wasn't worth my time. Think we gotta return to the slums now too. Please tell me that means I'm back to the town, not that I'm getting attacked. Like really close to the town, but not quite.
I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Interesting. 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 What have you there? A mirror? It is just... It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. I have never received... Perhaps there is a price to pay yet.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. Very nice.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Welcome to what we will never forget who made this possible. May her...
Up later in this. Hey, you did that sort of. You did this, yeah, and it actually affects Dragon Age 2. We ever go back to Orzammar?
It shall be done.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone...
You've walked into a sodding...
I shall do it.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of... You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar. Take yourself up to tap.
trust valor, my nug-wrangling friend.
Here I am.
These loading screens are taking forever.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can... Ogren's a drunken wretch. Gets quite violent about it. The only paragon in the last 4 generations. What? Chasing some old treasure. She actually threatened anyone. She invented a smokeless fuel. They moved Bronca, Ogren... Well, before she was a pair... The search teams who went out found nothing, but... she still is one. They were the... No one ventures there now, except... It's been... The search teams... Did you see...
News of the hour. 3 more clans in North Fort
Thank you for your service.
You have House Stasis thanks.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is...
Disgusting. Someone stole from the Shapered.
Oh, I ran all this way for nothing. Whatever. Come back to it, I'm sure.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone. So you were... Are you ready to meet Balin now? I...
Wish there was a way for me to like fast travel.
news of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragon.
I would still like to know how the Swamp Witch learns its forms.
Eager, are you not? Does the golem wish to become human after all?
What is up with these loading times for between simple areas? It's not even like I'm going between two different like maps. Literally the same location. Makes you wonder sometimes.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record. Usading Bet, first cousin, son of Endrin's own. When he was alive, Prince Trian called Piotr the Horns of the Front Row. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I... Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior. I'm telling you, Piotr...
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
Ha! You're back! Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
As you say.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
It is begun.
Guards, remove this intruder. Guards, remove this intruder.
don't understand those silent sisters. I sure wouldn't want my sister cutting out her tongue and fighting Darkspawn.
Begun.
This deal was all there, making Warden. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize now. Yes, well, I'm...
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Sorry, I was just leaving. Fine to see you here, Warden. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, if you were hoping you'd say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. The younger houses are... We give small payouts. We've got some young fighters.
Enemies approaching!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. We've got some young fighters.
It is begun.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. The younger houses, we give small payouts. Maybe a bonus from time to time.
Get out of here!
You looking at something?
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors. The woman who joined her order cut out... I am Ferinden. As you might imagine, the Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans. Your bravado...
It shall be done.
Most impressive. I could fight in those things all day. With all my abilities and everything else that I got going on. I just don't understand the loading times in this game. Like, this is on my NVMe, and the loading times are just atrocious. Like, this is awful. Can't wait to be done with Orzammar.
So this bird thing of yours.
I acknowledge the bird thing. So this we justify the rage of the flying vermin that plague this world.
But there are some birds that are useful. Like the ones you eat.
I approve of the ritual slaying of the foul beast, but it eats one.
Good God. There it goes.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar.
I'm ready. And you'd like...
Weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
I will help however I can. As you say.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude.
Let's continue the main quest. I've done enough side questing.
Are you ready to see Balin now? I warn you, be on your best behavior.
Instead I pull it out, fucker. Murder him.